Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and the question for today is maximum area of a piece of a cake after horizontal and vertical cuts. So given a rectangular cake with height h and width w and two arrays of horizontal cuts and vertical cuts where every element in the horizontal cut I is a distance from the top of the rectangular cake to the ith. Alright, for the second is the distance between 0 to 2 and vice for the similarly for the vertical cake. We have to return the maximum area that we can get provided the horizontal cuts and the vertical cuts. So these are the cuts like this and this, and we have to find the maximum area. So since the answer can be used number, we have to return the 10 modulo 9 of 7. Alright, now the area is not has to be in the like this, that like as you can say that maximum area is this, but it has to be between the two cuts simultaneously. Alright, so that's a very important condition over here. So the area between the two cuts and the two verticals will be our final answer, and they have to be consecutive. Alright, I hope the example is clear to everyone. Now moving on to the another example that is like this. Then if they are same, that is the area is same in both the cuts, like here and here, we will return the any of the area, that is you have to return the value. I hope the examples are clear. So now constraints for the given problem are that the cuts for h and w would be from 2 to 10 to the power 9, that is minimum there will be one or two cuts will be there, that is we can have an area that is enclosing a that we can get an answer from. All right, so this is clear, and moving on to the next constraint, that is the length from which length is will be this, that is from 1 to n. That means that all the answer is visible and things like that. So basically if we find an area, it will be very large. So basically we have to return our answer with modulo of 10 to the power 9. I hope that's clear, and it would be mentioned above as well if it's 10 to the power 9 plus 7, because we have to calculate the area here, and the maximum if we take the maximum that is 10 to the power 9 into 10 to the power 9 like that. So basically we have to find a very large area, so it won't be in n, so we have to do a modulo. Alright, and it is guaranteed that all elements are distinct and vertical cuts. Now that is a very important thing. Alright, elements are distinct, that is that like all not like 1 1 1, so all the cuts at first position, so we can find an answer to that. Alright, now moving on, let's see the approach for this problem. Alright, so let's see an example over here. First of all, to get the cut value, that is we have to find the maximum gap that is present first in the lengthwise, that is the vertically, and then we have to find the horizontally. Alright, after that we just have to calculate the encircling area. Alright, now for that, first of all what we need to do is we need to sort both of the cuts arrays that is given to us, because they are distinct value and it's not given that they are also what we say are sorted. So they are not sorted. If they are sorted, then it makes very easy for us to just calculate the maximum gap. Alright, because it would be on the adjacent positions. Alright, so what we do is we just sort them, and after that we just find the maximum gap. Obviously from the first cut to the last cut, that is 1 and 3, we won't be giving like this 0 and maximum length h5. So what we're going to do is that we will calculate first of all the distance between these two cuts, and we'll set our maximum variable. Alright, after that we will loop from the first value to the last value, and we will see obviously from second value to the last value, because for the first value it would be the distance as well. So from the first value till the last value we will loop it and find the maximum length, that is the maximum distance between the two verticals. Alright, if it's greater than the maximum we already have, then we update it, or else we don't. And at the end we just maximize, we just multiply the length into the breadth, and we calculate the area. Alright, 2 into L into B is the area formula for maximum area is that. Alright, so I hope the area is clear, length into breadth. Alright, so basically similarly goes for this, and in the end we will return the multiplication and the modulo. I hope the approach is clear, And if anyone is still facing any doubt, it would be clear when we see the code for this problem. Now moving on towards the code for this problem. Now here is a very simple and concise code written by me. This is a function that is a helper function which will calculate for both length for the verticals as well as for the horizontal as well as vertical gaps. Alright, now first of all we sort the both the arrays and we take the modulo. Alright, after that we just get the maximum height and width for the initial values, that is the h0 value and the last minus the height value. Alright, because it will give us starting and ending gaps. Alright, after that we just have to search in the between of the verticals, that is in the array itself. Alright, so we will get maximum of this and maximum of this, and we will multiply them and we percentage them on length to breadth, that is the area of rectangle, and we will calculate it. Alright, so I hope the code is clear to everyone. Now let's submit it. As you can see, it's accepted. So if you face any doubt with the code or the approach of the problem, you can ask me in the comment section. I will surely reply to every one of you. And if you like this video, please press the like button, share it among your friends and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.